You ever meet someone so allergic to your existence, it's like every time you breathe, it ruins their day? Yeah, welcome to Maple Hollow, where my family and I thought we'd found a slice of the American dream. Hydrangeas, flagstone paths, golden retrievers, the whole suburbia starter pack. We lasted, 6 months before the real show started. And it all kicked off because of a stupid tub of soaking dishes on a Saturday night. You can't make this stuff up. We just settled into our little house on Morning Dane, my wife Isla, me, our two kids, Isaiah and Nola. At first it was all handshakes and block parties, neighbors waving, kids racing up and down the sidewalk, potluck sign-ups taped to the mailbox. I started thinking maybe the HOA here isn't so bad. Maybe all those horror stories were exaggerated. I was wrong. Because across the street lived Dolores Blackwell, platinum helmet hair voice like a circular saw, and the kind of smile you see on politicians right before they outlaw something you love. Dolores wasn't just on the HOA, she was the HOA queen by divine right. Nobody challenged her. Everybody just fell in line. She'd turned the whole street into her private fiefdom. It started with notes. Formal little memos taped to our door in some font straight out of a law firm. Per Section 3C trash bins must be hidden by 8 p.m. or holiday lights must be removed within 14 days. I mean, who notices a red porch bulb at midnight? But we shrugged it off. Just Dolores being Dolores, folks said. Sure. Except I noticed people didn't joke when she passed. They nodded, smiled appeased like villagers keeping the dragon happy. And we, being city folk, apparently didn't know how to bow low enough. Fast forward to Isla's birthday. We throw a barbecue, nothing wild, just ribs, cornbread, friends from the old neighborhood, a little soul music. At the end of the night, we've got a mountain of dirty dishes. And of course, that's the moment the dishwasher dies. Isla laughs, says, "We'll soak 'em, deal with it tomorrow." So we load up 2 plastic tubs with soapy water and stash them by the side door, neat as you please. Next morning I wake up to this screech. I mean, it sounded like an eagle being tased. I look out and there's Dolores in full battle armor, white from head to toe, clutching a tub of our dishes like it's radioactive. She's yelling, "This is a biohazard. You're inviting rodents." Then here's the real kicker. She lowers her voice and says, "You people treat this place like a dump, that you people hung in the air like smoke." She wasn't mad about the dishes, not really. She was mad we didn't fit her perfect little picture. Hila steps out, cool as ever, hair tied up, arms folded, not giving Dolores the satisfaction. She tells her there are dishes. Our house. Soaked overnight, that's all. But Dolores' spiraling, voice-shaking face, turning all sorts of shades. Then she whips out her phone, calls 911, tells the operator she's a terrified elderly woman being cornered by a biohazard. I swear I'm still pulling on pants as I hear her describe us like we're a biker gang. Within 5 minutes, 2 cruisers roll in, lights, spinning, no sirens, but everyone on Morning Dane peeks through their curtains. Officer Chen and Officer Grant, who look like they've seen every flavor of HOA meltdown, step out. Dolores meets them in the driveway, shaking, holding up a soapy spatula like it's evidence in a murder trial. She starts sobbing. "They threatened me. They yelled at me. Look at this filth, officer." Chen listens, walks over, dips her finger in the tub, sniffs. "Smells like soap, ma'am." Officer Grant turns to Dolores, says, "This isn't a police matter. No crime here, please. Next time, use the non-emergency line." Dolores is fuming. You can see the steam coming out her ears. I wish I could say that ended it. Monday morning, we get a $500 HOA fine taped to our door. Public nuisance, it says. That's when Isla Stoneface tells me, "Get a lawyer. I'm done playing nice. Enter Evelyn King, our attorney. Think sharp suits, sharper tongue." She listens, nods, once says, "This is targeted harassment. We're putting the HOA and Dolores on notice." Cease and desist goes out, restraining order gets filed, and suddenly we're not the only ones fighting. But Dolores wasn't giving up her crown. She comes back with her own lawyer, accuses us of threats disturbing the peace, creating an unsafe atmosphere. Gaslighting went pro. And then the surveillance started. I'd look up and catch Dolores in her bay window with binoculars, scribbling in a notebook, snapping photos whenever our kids set foot outside. She even got a little white drone buzzing over our yard, pausing by my son's window like we were in some budget spy movie. We filmed everything, kept records. Evelyn tells us, you need her to break the line. She has to cross it. Then you've got her. The twist. It wasn't the drone or the notes. It was the moment Dolores lost control. One October afternoon, I'm raking leaves with the kids, just trying to have a normal Sunday, when she comes charging across the lawn. No pearls, no poise, just wild hair and wild eyes muttering about filth and saving the children. She crosses right onto our property over the restraining order line, screaming, "She won't let us hurt anyone." I hit record on my phone and tell her, "Dolores, you're violating a court order. Police are on their way." She lunges not at me, but at the side of the house, clawing at the siding like she's going to break in. This time the sirens come for real. Officers show up. Grant again, of course, sees Dolores, shouts, "Ma'am, step away from the house. You are under arrest." And that was it. The last act in Dolores's one-woman play. When they cuffed her, she started wailing, "I'm the victim. I'm the protector." It was, honestly sad. Court proceedings, psychiatric evaluations, then a 2-week hospital hold that became months of care. Turns out Dolores was sick, paranoia, obsession, loneliness, all wrapped up in those bylaws. Her niece sold the house. Now a sweet young couple lives there, probably has no clue about the Cold War that used to rage across their front lawn. The HOA got new leadership. Some rules softened, neighbors breathe easier. But truth is, something changed in us. I still lock the doors a little tighter, still catch myself looking over my shoulder when a car idles too long. My kids, they learned way too young how rules meant to protect can get twisted into weapons. You know, people ask if I'd do it again, fight back, call a lawyer, make it a federal case over plastic tubs, and my answer is yeah. Because someone has to draw the line. Not just for us, but for everyone who ever felt a neighbor's stare burning holes through their curtains. Real community isn't about perfect lawns or strict rules. It's about trust, decency, giving folks a little space to live. So let me ask you, have you ever had a neighbor turn into your own private movie villain? Or maybe you were the Dolores even for a minute. Drop your story below, because honestly, I think more of us have lived through this than we want to admit. Let's talk about what it really means to be good neighbors and where we draw the line between keeping order and losing our minds. And hey, keep soaking your dishes, live your life, but if someone tells you a soapy tub is the end of civilization, maybe, just maybe, it's time to call their bluff.